You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Here's a live look over Tehama County, and if you think it looks like a smoky sky, well, you're right. Crews are working on some controlled burning in the area.
And Chief Meteorologist Jason Siff joins us now with our warming forecast.
Yeah, we do have a lot of warmth in the forecast today, about as average as you could get for the first half of July. Actually, the overnight lows and the daytime highs almost exactly where they should be this time of year on the 11th day of July. We had a low this morning of 66 degrees, both in Chico and in Redding. It was 65 in Red Bluff, so fairly comfortable for sleeping. It was mostly 40s for the higher terrain, but the highs started to get a little bit hotter than yesterday, but exactly where we're supposed to be. Redding had a high of 100 degrees today. It was 98 degrees in Oroville and Red Bluff, 88 degrees in Paradise, and 95 degrees at the Chico Airport. Only a couple clouds outside too, mostly over Lassen County, a few over Modoc and Siskiyou County too, but nothing that's going to provide any relief from the heat, and certainly no great chances for any wet weather going forward. We have a trough of low pressure overhead, but it's a moisture-starved and weak trough, and it's starting to fill and get pushed westward by a ridge of high pressure. So a couple clouds over the higher terrain the next couple afternoons, but that's all we're going to be able to muster. And then as we move into Friday, this weekend, and early next week, here comes that ridge of high pressure building in from the desert southwest. Saturday and Sunday are going to be the hottest days for us, but Friday and Monday, they're going to be pretty toasty as well. Now, there's a slight chance for showers, mostly over the mountains by Monday afternoon. We'll also have another trough trying to dip into the west coast, but it's going to take until next Tuesday for us to really cool down to seasonable levels after we really peak this coming weekend. Now, as far as that wind is concerned, it's still in a favorable, milder direction for us, coming out of the south for at least one more afternoon between 10 and 20 mile an hour breezes. But then as we get into late Wednesday into Thursday, that's when it starts to shift around. That ridge of high pressure takes control and it begins to blow in from the north Thursday into Friday. That's going to keep our overnight lows and our daytime highs a lot hotter. So we have the widespread excessive heat watches already issued, but they don't go into effect until Friday morning, and they'll last until Monday evening for almost all areas below 4,500 feet elevation. It's going to be easy to get to 100 degrees, but around the valley itself, 108 to 113 degrees will be commonplace, and there's going to be a chance for between 113 and 115. So your sleeping forecast, not too bad going forward just yet. We're going to have a little bit of a chance to open those windows by the time the sun rises, but you'll have to have some air conditioning going forward. And as far as your yard work forecast, do it as early as you can, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Friday and Saturday, it's going to be well above average temperature-wise, and you may not want to be out there, especially after about mid-morning. So make sure you stay cool and you stay safe. Overnight tonight, we'll have lows returning to the 40s in the mountains, with again, mainly mid to upper 60s around the valley and foothills. Highs at least as warm as today, if not slightly hotter. 80s and lower 90s for the mountains, upper 90s and lower 100s for the valley, and it goes up from there. For Chico, up to 108 degrees Saturday and Sunday. A few clouds on Monday, but that's really about it. And for the Redding area, say goodbye to those double-digit temperatures. 100 degrees tomorrow, up to 112 degrees Saturday and Sunday, and many areas around the valley will have a good chance for daytime highs between 108 and 113 Saturday and Sunday.
We should just not have Arizona kind of temperatures, but what can we do? Thanks, Jason.